Okay, this is the Tarion camera bag here. I just bought this from Amazon a few days ago and using it for my Blackmagic 6K Pro. So this is a hard shell that I'm opening up with on the top here, and it has a little protective covering and it's empty right now. These compartments in there are reconfigurable. So I'm just giving you a look on the inside. And here's the Blackmagic 6K Pro. It's a pretty big camera, so for anybody that has the smaller cameras, and as you can see, I have a rig already tied behind it. Well, actually a cage tied behind it. And in this shot here, we're just going to try to go ahead and fit it in. And notice, even with the hard drive holder that I have mounted on the top right now, that I'm able to just secure it right in, and it sits down pretty flush, much better than it did with the piece that I had as a book bag. Right here is just a lens case, a soft side lens case that has the foam around it, and it fits into the compartment that I've already reconfigured with the Velcro pieces. Here I'm putting in yet another lens, so I have two lenses, one for short distance and one for relatively, I'll say mid distance. My long distance won't fit. Now I'm just putting in a whole bunch of other items here, along with the power supply that you'll need for your Blackmagic camera if you're not carrying a lot of batteries. Notice that it just zips closed pretty easily, for a little bit of extra protection. Now there's this weird top piece here, almost like a cod piece at the top here, that I'm going to stick a portable power station or power supply, if you will. So when I'm on the run and I'm shooting games, I use this as one of 3 different supplies. I like this one because it's very slim and lightweight, but it's more compact and it can fit in the bags, and it does a pretty good job of fitting in this bag. In fact, it does a great job of fitting in this bag. Again, a much better fit than my regular book bag that I would carry my laptop in sometimes, and I just commissioned it to use my camera. Notice that it rolls up here and it takes this clip in here. It secures pretty nicely. Now I'm going to twist the bag around a little bit, and these are basically little portable SSD drives that you get from Samsung, the T5 series. And yeah, they don't quite fit into the pockets in there, but the fit is snug enough where I don't worry about it rolling out with my eyes on it, so it works out. Now in this middle compartment here, you'll see, I guess this was made for the little small SD cards, and they go in there fine. Up here you have the top zipper here that I just have some miscellaneous USB plugs in there that I've never used. I have a different type. These are the ones that I normally use, my USB-C. They're the high quality, high speed connectors that usually go with the Blackmagic when you want to shoot at the high K resolution, or the high resolution. So closing the bag right now, showing how compact it looks. And it doesn't stand that tall. It only seems, and I'm sorry I didn't measure it here, it doesn't seem like it's that tall really, but it works out really nicely. Now we're opening it back up and exposing a few things here because we're about to do some measurements. If you take the up and down compartment of the bag, it runs at about between 11 and a half inches. and around 11 inches here as well. So it seems like a rectangle, but with things stretching, you can get quite a bit of distance out of it. And you'll see me attempting to measure from the other side here, and you still get roughly the same thing. It's one more measurement here. And give it a diagonal as if it was a TV. And it's not a TV, and obviously you see that goes the distance. If you had a really, well, I guess if you had a real short tripod, but even then that wouldn't fit. So it's a relatively small compartment, but again, it's fitting one of the largest cameras on the market, and we're about to measure that now. So as you can see, it's almost 8 inches, basically probably 7 1/4, maybe close to 7 1/2 in length. And here we're going about almost 6 inches tall, including the cage. So about 5 1/2 inches tall. And my apologies, I didn't do the depth of the camera, but I think you can pretty much tell by that. Now, by the way, there's actually a lens that's in this case, so there's a case there, and I know if push came to shove, I wouldn't really need it, but I just wanted to see if it was configurable to fit all these objects in there. So if I was really pressed for room, I'd probably take it out of the case. And there's the measurement of one of the lenses right now. And closing the compartment back up. And we'll measure the space to the top of the tab there, but as you can see, it's really only about 2 inches. That pocket is about 2 inches. And it closes up pretty easy. Zippers seem to be of a pretty good quality. What we're about to do right now is just move our portable power supply here, our power battery, power station. We're about to move it to another pocket just in case I wanted to carry more than one, because I do have another one that's in another shape that I could actually put there to the top. So since I don't have a 15-inch laptop, I'm just looking to see if I can fit it into the bag where that 15-inch really slim laptop would normally go. And it looks like it'll go ahead and fit in nicely. It may fit 2 of those in if I actually laid them in the other direction. So that's really good. And the bag seems to be lighter than the bag that I had. Well, this is that review right now of the Tarion camera bag. Like and subscribe. I'm about to do a lot more of these reviews of different items that I pick up.